In real life, many of us face moments when things do not go as planned. A job changes, a relationship shifts, money becomes tight, or our plans suddenly fail. In these moments, some people hold on tightly to one way of thinking. This must happen exactly like this, or it's all ruined. Others pause, adjust, and find a new path. From these situations, we learn one powerful lesson. Life rewards flexibility more than rigidity. This story will help us understand why. In a small village near a wide river, there lived a man named Raghav. He was known as a hard-working and honest carpenter. His hands were strong, his tools were sharp, and his mind was firm. Some said his biggest strength was his discipline. Others quietly felt his biggest weakness was the same thing: he never changed his ways. Raghav believed that rules should never bend. He woke up at the same time every day, worked the same hours, and followed the same methods his father had taught him many years ago. If something has worked before, it will work forever, he often said. Near his workshop stood two trees. One was a tall, thick teak tree with a strong trunk. It stood straight and proud, refusing to lean even a little. The other was a slender bamboo cluster, thin and flexible, dancing with the wind. Raghav admired the teak tree. "That is real strength," he would say, standing firm, never bowing. One year, the village began to change. New houses were built, and people wanted lighter furniture, quicker work, and new designs. Younger carpenters started using modern tools and new styles. They finished work faster and charged less. Many villagers came to Raghav and suggested small changes. "Why don't you try this new design? Why not use this tool? It saves time." Raghav refused every suggestion. "This is how I work," he said. "If they don't like it, they can go elsewhere." Slowly, his customers decreased. Money became tight. At home, his wife gently advised him to adapt. "The world is changing," she said softly. "Maybe we should change a little too." Raghav shook his head. "Changing means accepting that I was wrong. I will not bend." Then came the storm. One night, dark clouds filled the sky. The wind roared like an angry animal. Rain fell heavily, and trees swayed wildly. Raghav watched from his window with worry. The bamboo bent low, almost touching the ground, moving with the wind. The teak tree stood straight, fighting the storm with all its strength. Suddenly, there was a loud cracking sound. By morning, the storm was gone. The village was quiet. When Raghav stepped outside, his heart sank. The proud teak tree had snapped in half, its strong trunk broken by the force it refused to accept. The bamboo stood tall again, unharmed. That same day, Raghav's workshop roof leaked badly, damaging his tools. With little money left, he had no choice but to ask a younger carpenter for help. The young man showed him new tools and simple techniques. Raghav hesitated, then slowly agreed to try. To his surprise, the work became easier. Customers returned. New designs brought new interest. Raghav did not lose his honesty or skill. He simply added flexibility. One evening, he stood near the broken teak tree and the living bamboo. He smiled sadly and whispered, "Strength is not in refusing to bend. Strength is in knowing when to bend." Life is like a stormy wind. It does not ask if we are ready. If we stay too rigid in our thoughts, habits, or pride, we may break when pressure comes. Flexibility does not mean weakness. It means wisdom. When we learn to adjust, we survive, grow, and move forward just like the bamboo. If this story gave you a new way to think, please like this video and share it with someone who might need this message today. Subscribe to the channel for more meaningful stories that teach simple life lessons. Tell us in the comments, where in your life do you need to bend a little to grow?